What is good, my people, my peeps? So, how are you guys doing today? Did you see that picture of the sky? I had to take a picture of the sky since it's somewhat clear here in Texas today. But the sky is the limit for you as chosen ones, as TIs. Chosen ones. Why do they want to control the narrative of your life? Well, that is simple. That is an easy answer. A lot of us, when we first were awoken, or first realized that we were being gang stalked, that the way people stared at you and whispered and looked, people that you knew before. See, the ones that are participating in your targeting, your stalking, your doxing, they want to control you. So they're going to control the narrative of your life. The narrative of my life that I noticed that was being controlled when I first noticed, was awoken to being gang stalked, was why do people think that I want to be a hoe? Why do people seem to think that I am a thought? What is going on? Whispers, stares, lies that are being told about you. And I had that idea, but I never really, you know, thought about it as much until, we go online and we're searching. I came across a video where it actually states in that video the control of your narrative, you see. For a lot of women, the control of their narrative will be to tell everybody that they're a hoe, that they're a thought, that they are loose. So people can have a negative opinion of that person. For a lot of men, the control of your narrative can be that you are the drug dealer, a rapist, a child molester. And the levels go on and on. And even, I say to you, even if you were or did act a particular way in your life, if you were a thug at one point in your life and you flipped a new leaf, okay? And they know that about you. So they're going to have to up the ante on the narrative of your life. Now you just can't be a thug for people to, whisper about. You have to be a child molester. Oh, yeah. hmm You know, he's a child molester, and he used to be a thug back in his day. They arrested him, and he went to jail. They raped him in jail, and, oh, man, they did all kind of stuff. And now he comes out here, he be molesting children. Lies they tell people to change the narrative about your life when you may have been a thug and change your life. Just doing you, minding your business. But now you're targeted. You're chosen. You're being tried in the fire. And they know that about you. They don't want anyone to relate to you. A lot of females don't realize that this is a trafficking program as well. And some of you men don't realize that being targeted, doxxed, surveilled is part of a trafficking program. Sex trafficking. Yeah. I've mentioned this before when I first realized I was being targeted. I had several videos, but one in particular, when I went in, when I talked about, will a corporation rape you? Will the government traffic you, sell you? Well, by now you should be realizing that even on TikTok, these little youngsters know that you are for sale. You are nothing but the property of the government of the United States of America with your social security number. It's slowly seeping out, you see. So if you're the property of the United States of America, what would make you think that they wouldn't sell you in any way, shape, or form? And have these different organizations in on the gig, you see. It's the power that you have inside that they want, that they couldn't control. Oh yeah, they couldn't control you. But they're damn sure are going to try to control the narrative about you. This, I have to say, it reminds me of when I was coming up, programs on TV for kids, and one of them was called Schoolhouse Rock. This is definitely a Schoolhouse Rock. You continue to control the narrative of your life. And whoever you choose to let enter into your life, if they choose to listen to lies and deceptions of others and be swayed, let them. Because you know who you are. What's that old saying? Hell, they lied on Jesus Christ. They're going to lie on you too. Because they can't control you. Therefore, they're going to try to control your narrative. It's every aspect of your life. From lies in police reports. People don't think that their government is wicked and the people in, would you go over? Let me look at you real quick. People don't realize that the government is wicked and the people and organizations that know that the shift has come and they knew it was coming are wicked as well. They take pleasure in controlling people for the time being that they have here on this planet, in this dimension. Regular sheeples out here, the people that they tell the false narrative about your life to, they're going to believe it because they have no thought process of their own, no critical thinking of their own. They just go with the flow. Sheeple. They won't believe you if you even told them they changed information in a police report. No, they won't believe you. Not the police. The police would never, even though they've heard stories. They've seen black men locked up for years, decades. Oh, we're sorry. I know you're 60 years old, sir, but they did lie on you. They've heard those type of stories. But when it comes down to you and you telling them, your people around you, anyone, what has happened to you, they lied in your medical records. So a case can get dropped, so a case can't get pushed through to make you look a particular way. They lied in your police reports. And guess what? They're going to stay. Those lies in your police report will stay. Those lies in your medical records will stay. Because it's the narrative that they're trying to control about you. They're trying to make people not care about you, not want to be bothered. You know, when, I think it was Gacy, he was a serial killer. And his targets were prostitutes. His targets were ladies of the night. He killed a lot of prostitutes. You know why? Before anybody got wind of it, because of their life that they were living at that time. You see, people, when they're at a certain level, will tend not to appreciate another person's life, the humanity that should be given to one all. So he killed prostitutes and got away with it for a long time before they caught up with him, because people threw those people away. And that's what they want to do and have people do to you. Change the narrative. I know about this person. They don't know nothing about you unless they came and asked you directly. But are people so bold to do so? No. They'd rather listen to the hot gossip on the street about you. Don't worry about it. In the words of Tupac, keep your head up. And I'm out, and much, much love.